博维，8号王绿翔，11号林君豪，12号郑德维，背号15号卢哲义，23号蓝少辅。先发球员 starting by 背号0号 number 0 at forward 铁米，背号3号后卫哈里斯，4号后卫陈佑伟，10号中锋王柏志。 13号前锋吕正如，球队代理教练洪启超，助理教练李婉如，体能教练米洛斯，助理体能教练陈胜全，球队管理省球展中华工，球队事务营运长郑志龙，总经理高景言。 球迷朋友们，全新的赛季只有我们能朝3连霸迈进，只有我们所以强大，都是经过无数的努力来达成。全队团结一心及球迷们的缺一不可，才能成为独一无二 one of one 的冠军队伍。而今年也将再次打造热血沸腾的勇士王朝。
经过那么多低潮，到底还撑什么？ 场上有人罩，需要这么努力吗？在台湾发展，真的有前途吗？黄金时代差不多了，有谁还在燃烧生命？
只有我们。
你问我称什么？当然继续称霸。
3代联手才是最强阵。You see these rings? That's why I'm here. We never fall back. And you can find me where I'm at. We never fall back. 只要有我们，没有不可能。
One of one， 只有我们。台北富邦勇士的球迷朋友们，你们准备好了吗？现在介绍地主队台北富邦勇士队球员登录名单，让我听到你们的尖叫声。首先欢迎勇士吉祥物比尔。 球员进场，背号1号前锋，能里能外，蓄势待发，选秀榜眼，陈范博彦。背号8号前锋，勇士队归云 ，Number 8， 周桂宇。背号11号后卫 KJ 洪凯杰。 背号13号大前锋我梦林梦雪，背号14号小前锋奇妙老爹本土洋将队长蔡文成，背号15号本土中锋禁区魔兽 Jimmy 谢宗荣。 背号23号大前锋 ，Number 23， 勇士队 Jordan Smart 石伯恩。背号24号后卫敢拼敢打 TJ 简廷照。And now the starting five， 下面介绍先发5人。 昨天介绍背号0号后卫山线一哥南洋小跑车赖廷恩， 背号5号会飞的中锋，还来制造机 ，Number 5 CJ Chris Johnson。背号21号中锋 Number 21酷帅高冷曾祥军。 背号17号 Number 17德州传奇 Championship Mike Singletary 辛特利。最后出场介绍的是背号3号得分后卫 Number 3 Jet 海线领袖台湾喷射机张宗宪。 总教练 Head Coach 许晋哲，助理教练吴永仁、江之任、林伟豪、魏维，体能教练郑维轩，防护师林武章，助理防护师彭玉明，翻译梁兆轩，领队 Chris 蔡成儒，双方球员场中相互握手致意。
好了，勇士手上的礼物想要的举。
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, seniors and youth. The new look Kaohsiung Steelers get another chance against the Braves on an opening Sunday of the Plus League season. Welcome to Heping Gymnasium in Taipei, home of the two-time champion Taipei Fubon Braves. Sights and sounds from their opening game last night against the Hsinchu Jieko Lioneers. They got to hand out their championship rings to the players and staff. Banner's already up. There is the logo for the Kaohsiung 17 Live Steelers. That's right, after last season, opening things on the road here in Heping, they'll get another chance. After finishing in the 5th place with a record of 9-20, the Steelers made changes to their front office, their coaching staff, their roster, and even their team visual identity. Try to make it into the Plus League playoffs and make some noise and really give Southern Taiwan another competitive basketball team in the mix. On the monitor is the Mandarin broadcast duo of Aaron Yang Zhenlei and Mark Tiongkui showing off the handout rings. Aaron's been busy with a lot of baseball broadcasts this season, but glad to have him in the fold once again for a Plus League broadcast. As you saw previously with the standings table, the Braves now 1-0 as they begin their quest for a three-peat by defeating the Lioneers 102-94. Got to see the debut of Chris Johnson in the regular season, combining with Perry Jones III and Jet Zhang Dongxian for more than 70 points in the contest. Jones will get a rest. Johnson is still in the lineup. Meanwhile, the Steelers will be going with somewhat familiar to the basketball fan base in Manny Harris and Femi Olujobi, after playing 2 games in the preseason, will be the other import selected. Both teams, even though they have very deep lineups in terms of overall personnel, dealing with a few injuries for both of them. So you saw previously on screen Steve-O along with Jackie Zhang Gengyu on the bench for the Braves. Since the second season, we'll be having a few pre-game interviews, and for today's action, it's Captain Lu Yu Zhenlu. Last year was a all-plus league first-teamer, along with point guard and rookie teammate Jerry Chen Youwei.
例如上篮得分，喷射机帮我喊出，张 很好，很好。最后，接着你听到酷帅高冷大声喊出他的名字。
其实我觉得应该没有太大的问题啊，因为在教练还在的时候，其实助理教练就像超哥、婉如姐他们都也是很熟悉比赛的一些战术跟防守的内容嘛。那其实衔接上基本上是没有问题的。那你说有没有影响？我觉得多少了，但是因为我们还是继续做我们自己本身球员该做的事情嘛。那主要还是在专注在比赛上面。我觉得当然以他的资历肯定是蛮不错的嘛，因为他在 NBA 也有蛮好的成绩。那来到球队，其实跟他配合的时间也不多，因为他也刚到台湾不久嘛。那我觉得他们两个都是非常好的球员，那可能 Jones 的身材会稍微再好一点。那等到比赛之后，我觉得才有办法去评判他们两个的影响能力。
再来是 Kaohsiung
First answering
接着
the
是杰米，
fact that Coach
最后是我们
P.LEAGUE
的奶
Grunovich
昔，还有
parted ways with the team, or the team parted ways with him, but won't be too bad of a continuity issue, Captain Liu said, as assistant coach Hong Ji-cao has been the assistant for first season and now into the second season. It'll probably affect maybe the younger players, but they want to focus on the court.
在
Terrence Jones, their
球场
teammate,
上就变成说，可能自
got a
己
good
的
resume,
经验
knows
比
how
较
to
多，
play,
然后
and after a few
给
practice,
读
we'll
速
see
度
how
比
he
较
works in
快，
the
然后就
mix.
尽量
Winston for the
提
Braves.
醒一些正在比赛的，不管是洋将，不管是球员，就是希望赶快让他们赶快知道怎么去解决对方的防守或是进攻，赶快去解决，然后想办法帮助球队赢球。然后在场外的情况下，就变成说自己本身的比较乐观嘛，然后就变成说让小朋友就是年轻的球员开玩笑，让他们希望就是气氛好一点，让他们知道说，其实学长有在关心你们，让他们如何更早更融入适应富邦这个体系这样子。富邦的球风其实都一样，只是说加入的洋将如何让富邦的体系或是打法更好，然后发挥的更大。因为其实在找洋将的部分，可能就是重叠性不会太高，然后就是希望每个洋将有每个洋将的特色，然后不同的洋将带给我们富邦的不同的火花，或是因应对手不同的洋将，然后我们因应对手洋将，然后我们如何去搭配，然后希望想办法可以赢球这样子。
Previously, the captain of the Braves, we've been told now it's the role for Jet Zhang Zhongshan, but Winston, veteran member, of course, of the team, says as one of the vets on the team, who's kind of up to him to help figure out the problems on the floor and let his younger teammates know that information and those problem-solving methods, and the team to off the court and practice to keep the mood light. That's the way those older players will get involved. Meanwhile, the second question was about imports, and the style of play for the Braves will be the same, but the different imports will make them better and give them new looks, and of course create a lot of excitement. Will also help them defensively and offensively in different matchups against opponents. A couple of pro baseball players from the Taipei Fubon Guardians, shortstop Wang Sengwei, and in front, Gao Guohei, the outfielder, I think second to your right, I think sitting next to the Guardians cheerleader Anu is here. They play at Xingzhuang Baseball Stadium, which is adjacent to Xingzhuang Basketball Stadium, where the new Taipei Kings play. So Mayor Ho Yi has an interesting, weird rivalry going on in his own backyard. Soon enough, we'll bring you some starting lineups and some interesting notes there. Of course, this is our first look at the Steelers since the preseason. They made a number of interesting roster additions, and we'll see how it works on the floor. Last year, the Steelers felt a little shorthanded in the middle of the season, right around when Manny Harris actually made his debut back in mid-March.
Yeah, you can pass, just pass.
The three officials for the game, crew chief by Kobe Hong Yongrui in the middle. And as for the starting lineups, we'll start with the Kaohsiung 17 Live Steelers. Is Tank Wang Bozi probably playing center. Femi Olojobi, Captain Liu, Chen Youwei, Manny Harris. For the Braves, Chris Johnson playing on back-to-back days, starting alongside Jack Zhen Xiangjun. Michael Singletary, the finals MVP 2 seasons in a row, is the new guy in, along with Jet Zhang Zhongxin and number 0, Lai Tingan. Now the Steelers had a gray and baby blue look with their uniforms and their visual identity last year, but this year, going with the fiery red. Road trips were not that easy for the Steelers, as they only had 4 wins in 14 games, which would be the lowest percentage in the league. The Braves, on the other hand, 9-6 at home. 60% is not bad, but a couple games behind the best home team last year in the Formosa Taipei Dreamers. Ceremonial tip is up. And the honorees got a good hustle going. There's the original Steelers look you see with the LED lights. The Braves in black, the Steelers in whites, as Michael Singletary will track down the tip, and the game is off. They like to put Johnson at the high post. Lai Tian, first shot of the game is in. A 3-pointer from the native from Yilan. So, might have 2 guys who went to university in the States, in Jet and Joseph Lin previously, but now 2 guys from Yilan County. Captain Liu will try to answer. That one's short. Zhen Xiangjun with the rebound. Johnson on the fast break, spinning to the right side and laying it in gently. Quick 5-0 lead for the home team. Harris greeting the rack. Had that one blocked and will carry it out of bounds. The Braves started well in last night's game, 28-19 against the Lioneers after 12. Just about a minute of action. Of energy on offense and energy on defense. Lai Tian gets through the middle, banks it too hard, and Harris will come down with the rebound. Going through the middle and getting the finger roll. Manny Harris is a dangerous scoring threat. Last season, averaged 29.5 points in only 4 games of action before some injuries kept him sidelined for the rest of the season, where I'm sure a lot of Steelers fans in the front office would have liked to see more. They get the stop and a chance to tie the game as Harris pulls up from the top. Too strong. Bad pass as Captain Liu, with a 1-on-0, will lay it in for 2. Johnson can shoot the 3 and hits it. Yesterday's game, the Braves 12 for 28 beyond the arc. Kind of a rarity that mark didn't surpass their opponents in average until the very end against the Lioneers. Olojobi gets his first chance and buries the 3. Good answer by the Steelers as they bring it to within 1. Doubled. Pass knocked away. Tank up ahead with a break, and pass is a little bit out of reach. There's interim coach Hong Chi-Cao. He was also the interim coach last season after Coach Marcus Berry and the team parted ways. Backdoor to Singletary. He's got the space on Harris. Short with that lay, and makes the second one. Michael Singletary listed at 198 centimeters. Slight advantage over Harris in terms of strength, who's listed at 196, so he's even taller than Mike. Tank lines up a three, too long. Right now, the Steelers switching almost everything, so Johnson finds an opening down low against Captain Lou. Keeping the pace up, the Steelers get a quick three made by Olujobi. Number 0, Olujobi, as there's a foul called there. Born in Brentwood, New York. Did not have a great preseason debut, but followed it up on the Monday double 10. 34 points. In a relatively close loss to the Lioneers for that preseason finale. No substitutes yet. Johnson backing down Femi. They're going to call a foul on the two-handed closed-fisted push. Trapped in the corner, Jet gets it out. Shot fake, and Lighting fakes his way to the basket. In the last 2 seasons, only making 8 starts, but so far 2 for 2, and the coaching staff is looking to him to take on those starting minutes. Olujobi takes the pull-up J, no good. Deep shot and a deep make by Singletary. Now making it a 3-possession game. Harris has got the switch on Jet, who likes to be the stopper for the Braves on the perimeter. Jerry misses from 3. Quick in transition, in and out. Kind of interesting because who's Zhenxiang Jun supposed to guard? Well, it gets the turnover there. Lightian, one man to beat. Jerry almost got the block, but the ball goes in anyways. That's our first stoppage of the game as the Braves have another strong start. They lead the game 19-10. As we are on the second day of the Plus League opening weekend of Season 3. Oh My PLG. We'll be right back after this.
来，心花开，双手放在下巴，小朋友跟着比尔一起来哦。比尔做什么我们就做什么。哦，弟弟想睡觉，比尔表示想睡觉。来，帅哥，王八王胜伟，欢迎，秀出你的 muscle， 欢迎富邦悍将王胜伟。好嘞，我们 cos 席的小朋友，下一个动作哦。很好 ，Copy Can 跟着比尔动一动。来，帅哥美女，看一下大荧幕哦。 来，比尔下一个动作，秀出肌
The
肉。
new slogan is, "Oh my PLG," expanding past the boundaries of the basketball
哎，这
court.
就是你，不要怀疑。
Maybe when you get to be on camera with Bill, the
是你
mascot
下一
for
位，下一位美
the
女。来，
Braves.
比尔下一个动作。哦，化个妆，补个
Now
妆。
you have
补个妆
your
很
reaction
好
for every get out of your
谢
seat
谢你。
reaction in the Plus League's third
好，
season.
一样，下一位又是美女来着。来，比尔下一个动作。
In the early goings of this one,
暂停时间到。
谢谢比
the
尔。
Braves have 7 points from Leitingen, 7 points from Johnson, and 5 from Michael Singletary.
从小就来支持勇士，明智的选择。
Meanwhile, the Steelers have a couple three made by Femi Olujobi. As we were leaving off, I was wondering who would the matchup be for Chen Xiangxun. Right now, in a no-switch situation, was guarding Tank. They're going to say it stays with the Braves as number 7, former Brave, Zambo Wei is checked into the game. Jet pulls up from mid-range and hits the J. Guarded by Singletary in the corner, has got a step, but throws it right to Leitingen. Jet racing ahead around Jerry for the score. Just like yesterday, the fast break attack is working for the Steelers. A little alley-oop between Captain Liu and Tambowe as we have a maybe delay a game warning, but not impossible to call a technical on those. The Tank and Jerry not fast enough for the Jet. First few subs for the Braves. A couple teammates from high school. On the right is Zhou your number 8. But also from Nanhu High School, that's TJ Jin Tingzao. Both of those guys 24 years old. But Josh has already been a pro for 2 seasons, going on 3. Inside pass, too hot to handle for Jax. So Tamboe, English name Weber, didn't get to say his name too much a couple seasons ago when he was with the Braves. But last year, had to undergo a 1 season suspension. Captain Liu, tough fadeaway. Josh will track it down, throw it up ahead. TJ's getting his first playing minutes as a pro. Johnson's got a size advantage. And Chen Xiangxun can't finish there. Captain Liu lays it short, and Olujobi fouled underneath. I believe that's only the first team foul for the Braves in the quarter. It's interesting because the Braves have that Nahu connection. Meanwhile, the Lioneers, a year or 2 before them, have number 3 Ling Mingyi and number 7 Zhen Boyu. Those 2 players, also from Nahu, making a reunion on the team from Hsinchu, of all places. I say all places because the Lioneers just formed in 2020. Mingyi was playing in China for a little bit, and Zhen Boyu was still at the collegiate competition level. A couple of makes for Olujobi. Now, unlike in college, right now, Jin Tingzao will run the point a little bit more. Braves slowing down their motion a little bit. Backdoor pass, Singletary somehow finishes through the contest of Weber. enthusiastic crowd on hand. It's maybe not 100% packed. We'll see for the official numbers as Weber drains the 3 in the corner. So after he scores, I finally get to say, averaged 4.4 points as a Brave in the first year of the Plus League, though he's got scored on by Singletary up close. Only had 10 games played, 11 minutes per game, and 1 rebound per game. So understandably, as a free agent, went to the Steelers for an opportunity to play a lot more, play a more significant role. Little in the corner, turns and shoots. That's no good, and Jovi in amongst the crowd gets it out. Dribble pull up, it's out for Weber. Singletary with 1 man to beat, getting the bucket and 1. Right now, as many substitutions as the Steelers are making, Michael Singletary is going to be making rim runs every single time. It's only the 3rd foul by the Steelers, but a couple of and ones already going for them. (30-17). 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Harris and Olujobi on the side. Too crowded though. To the corner. Harris's 3 short. But Johnson in the middle. Too much for Weber to score on. Lansov, his first shot of the season, is out. Lansov was an important character, an important player for the rising stars in the offseason of the Plus League's interleague team. They're swinging around, leaving Singletary wide open, and he got it. Well, the Steelers have a new look, but right now the results on the floor not going the way they want. Another miss. Singletary skies high for the board. Another 3 and another hit. Michael Singletary, even with a little bit of a mean mug for the Steelers bench. We've already called that first time out. I don't think Coach Hone wants to use one in the first quarter again. Little Lou through contact, got the foul, almost had the bucket. The Steelers had 2 wins against all their opponents except the Braves. They only were able to take 1 down in Kaohsiung. We're 0 for 3 up here in Taipei Heping Gymnasium. Little missing that first free throw. Often was the first guy off the bench for the Steelers last season. One for 2. Wang Luxiang was originally drafted by the Braves, but traded to the Steelers for a future pick who turned into Chen. We might see him later. Number 15, Xie Zonglong, checking into the game. Didn't have hardly any offensive output, which was a big surprise to the fans and the media. Telling the post-game press conference that his job is defense. In the middle, a little errant pass. Did TJ get it off? No, they say he didn't. Good defensive possession for the Steelers. A little bit more than a minute left. Jerry running things for the Steelers. Rookie of the year last season. An all-plus league first-teamer. Over to Harris, driving on the entire Braves defense, hits the tough fadeaway. Well, his debut here in Hooping for 40 points, but Michael Singletary, non-stop. Chen to the basket, off to the side of the backboard, and a chance for the Braves, 2 for 1 if they hurry. Josh driving the middle, getting to the rim, too easy. And amongst 2 Guoti teammates, NTSU guys in Tank and Lan Shaofu. They were monsters in college, but they got to show something better at the pro level. They have a foul first. That'll leave the Braves with 1 possession. And there is number 1, Tenfan Boye, and he's in for Beast, who had that cut or that gash above the eye. So understandably, he's got to be kept out of this game to let that heal up. Number 11, KJ Honkaije, who was traded over from the Kings. 1 possession. Harris guarded by TJ, takes the tough pull-up. Doesn't hit anything. They will give the ball to the Braves. Trying to get a better look for a possible hit. Plenty of time on the clock. TJ grazes the rim, but it's out. 41 points for the Braves in the first quarter. Jumping out to a commanding lead over the road team, the Steelers. That's the first quarter in the books. More Plus League basketball after this.
来上一下，富邦勇士 ，1, 2, 3, here we go， 右手向上直 ，1 of 1， 左手向上直，一起来，很好，谢谢各位，再一次。勇士的王朝，缺一不可的我们，拳拳沸腾的肉，继续来哦！右手先来 ，1 of 1， 一起来，向上直，一起来，双手只有我们 ，1 of 1，We are Taipei Fubon Braves。谢谢各位，再次掌声送给富邦Angels以及比尔，谢谢大家。
Coach Charlie Parker reached the 6-year mark as a member of the Chinese Taipei coaching staff and the head of that operations. It was announced recently that, at least for now, the 2 sides have concluded their collaboration for now. Well, how about that first quarter? The Braves 42 points would have been their individual quarter record. They scored 41. But Michael Singletary tying Chris McCullough for a single quarter individual score high of 21 points. A quick foul there as Jared was going to the rim. Talk about not shooting great from the field. The Steelers only 7 of 23. Meanwhile, the Braves 17 for 23. So 10 more field goals does the trick. As Joby with the athletic, acrobatic finish there. Better start for the Steelers there. TJ with a little lane. Get fouled on his way to the hoop. Guarded by Jerry. Tank came over to help. Michael Singletary hit 4 of 6 threes. That's the scary part. When he gets hot, he really poured on. Josh pops free on the baseline. Had that one blocked. It stays with the Braves. Captain Liu should get credit for that blocked shot there. Chris Johnson, the lone import for the Braves. As there's a made three by Chen Fan. His first points as a pro. Second overall pick, as we mentioned, via Wang Luxiang, last season trade. Harris, guarded by 2. No, it's Joby, excuse me. Chen Fan came over for the help. Interesting matchup for Tank. Trying to chase more of a three-point shooting big in Chen Fan. TJ takes the mid-range. And Joby will finally come down with it. Not gonna have an easy job trying to body number 5. Takes the 3, rattles it home. So we're seeing kind of game 2 Joby. JJ left open, his 3 comes out. Did definitely not as proficient of a three-point shooter as he's shown in the college level last year with the Kings. Another Johnson post up. The turnaround fadeaway is a beauty. That's just not fair. Trying to take it with power, but Captain Liu just runs into too many Braves and drops it. That's as quick of a one and done as you can have. JJ got the switch on Tank, had it stripped. Harris falling to the floor, slipping there. Hopefully he's all right. Josh with the runner. A lot of consecutive misses by both teams. Dribbles into Chen Fan, and we're gonna say it's gonna stay with the Steelers. Definitely always worried if a player will have the air knocked out of them. See Johnson there using all of his, I don't know his wingspan, but it must be very long. He's listed at only 211 centimeters, and I say only because the Braves last year had Samuel Degar at 230 as Captain Liu hits the and one in the corner. Michael Singletary fouling. See the point of contact foul there. Well, you and I, broadcasting and watching it behind the TV, can probably do the math on the point difference, but I'm sure the Steelers focusing on having good possessions offensively and defensively. Three-point play the old-fashioned way for Captain Liu. He now has 5 points on the evening. Jerry jumps the pass, but out of bounds. Right now, the Braves can get whatever they want when they drive to the basket. That finishing, though, is a little bit lacking. JJ eyeballs a long 3. Passes out of it. Running low on time. The Braves Drop the pass for a turnover. Chance for the Steelers. Quick three by Captain. Out with it. And here comes Johnson, a little 5-on-2 break. Michael Singletary able to get the lay-in with the foul. Getting it right back from Captain Lou. For as tall as he is, not much you can do against the much stronger Michael Singletary. Finishing off balance there. Second team foul for the Steelers as the Braves are approaching the half-century mark with more than 8.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Harris, a little bit of room, but stopped. Smart's checked in the game. He's guarding Captain Lou. Pass fake. Jerry hurries the floater. It's in. The Rookie of the Year. Average 13 points per game. Johnson will try from three, and it gets the soft bounce. I think you're lucky stars on a shot like that. Talking to players before the game, they do say the rims here can be a little softer. Ojobi has beat Smart to the rim, got Johnson who jumped on the fake and scores. So continuing with good scoring efficiency. Brings him up to 15 points. Jet trying to finish over two. No good. Off the switch. Lance Alfu got Johnson in the air and able to get the lay-in. Nice play by number 23 there. That's definitely a spot where you can get leapers to leap. And the Braves call timeout. I have a feeling that they're a little bit hurried right now. They rotate all their guys right now with an 18-point lead as we head to another break. This week, we're opening the season at Taipei Hoping Gymnasium. Next week, it's the Dreamers down in Taichung's Intercontinental Basketball Stadium. And it's the Kings at Xinzhuang Gymnasium, making their season debuts and their home debuts. Here's Alex Singletary, taking care of their second one. Bringing the whole family over for a third season. Tickets available for the Kings game on the iBond Network. Love to see you out here. Got a foul in the backcourt there. Speaking of New Taipei, the person who fouled was Jerry, who was born in New Taipei. Jump pass over to Smart. His three is up and out. Going to the rack and able to get the acrobatic finish. Number 23, they call him Jordan. Got a bunch of names, but Brendan Smart showing off the stuff he brings. Off of a pin down, now a screen and roll. Weber, the Olojobi, his little baby jump shot is out. Turnover by the Braves, chance for the Steelers to run. Jerry will fire from 3 and got it. To the rim, TJ can't get the finish, and Johnson got to get control of himself, flying out of bounds. Number for the Steelers, it's Weber. His 3 is up. No good, but there's a shooting foul there in the corner. The Steelers last season had a league second low, only 9.6 fast break points. At home only, that's the real league low, 7.7 fast break points on the road. He'll get subbed out though for that poor contest. Josh will take his place. Steelers doing a little bit better job, but the Braves still have a 61% shooting percentage. Tank gets in there, but can't hit the left-handed finger roll. Bad pass, and Josh will unsuccessfully tiptoe out of bounds. After the hot first quarter, the crowd is a little bit subdued. Harris is in for Captain Liu. That's off guarded by Ling Mengxue. Weber takes his 3. No. Blocked by Singletary. They call a foul on the contest. Now Safu had plenty of scores and plenty of opportunities in the interleague games against all locals plus William Martino in that competition, but here in the pro game, those opportunities will come a little bit more rare, less often. Taking advantage of Michael Singletary, who has 2 personal fouls. As mentioned, last off went number 10 Tank, teammates at the university level. Singletary tried to beat 2, ends up coughing it up. Good drag screen, Tank left open. Harris is calling for the clear out. Over to Safu. Above the break, rolls in the 3 softly. Consecutive scoring by number 23, forcing the Braves for another timeout as the lead is closed down to 12. Impressive stretch as the Braves could conceivably call this the starting lineup out there.
cannot pass. 孟雪。Okay, you pass here. Pass to top. Pin down you middle. Hey, 都得从防守开始。Start from defense. We need defense. Wait. 3 stop. We need 3 stop.
I don't think I need to translate for you. The emphasis of that timeout was a defensive end where Coach Roger reminding the guys that they need to close out smarter, because if you get blown by on those 3-point closeouts, you're leaving your team very vulnerable at the rim. And offensively, well, you do something on the board. We'll figure it out on this possession, perhaps. Singletary trying to go one-on-one against Weber. Mongshire getting the finish underneath the basket. Yesterday, in just 3 minutes of action, only got 1 rebound. A little bit more play time on a back-to-back. Test Harris's shot into a make on the bounce. That brings Manny Harris's point totals to 6. On a down screen, Singletary runs into traffic. Johnson forced to a cuff contest by Tang. Here's Harris going one-on-one. The mid-range is in. And the Steelers making it a game now, a 10-point deficit. I know the offensive flow very poor for the Braves. Little cross action as Jet hits the 2 himself. Right now, Harris is the one that's running to every offensive possession for the Steelers. Shoots the 3 and hits the 3. Now down to a 9-point game. Again, the Singletary post up. The high post. Mongshire in a tricky spot. They're going to count the and one on that awkward play. Talking over with Jet. Another look. Johnson awkwardly screened for Mongshire there. Substitutions on the Steelers side. As didn't score yesterday, but then come around here to stop the Steelers' run. Number 13, Ling Mongshire. Gets the free throw as well. In a sense, kind of got his job done, so he'll give way to Winston, Ty Winston, who's kind of late on a defensive assignment for guarding rookie Jamarcus, number 2. Making his pro debut. Gary trying to finish in the crowd, getting the bank shot. To the rim, blocked by Tang. Now Tang from the outside buries the 3. You see Harris and Winston getting tangled up there. Well, without any timeouts, Coach Roger can only look on with his disappointing look. Jet hits the tough baseline J. Have a little bit of a scoring fest here. Rolling around Tank trying to go with power, missing the shot. We got a whistle from the slide official. It's going to be free throws for the Steelers too. Get another look at what happened. That was a previous, no, that was that last play. 2 fouls by Johnson. Right now, the Steelers are smart about putting a lot of that defensive emphasis on Singletary. On the other side, Tanks hits the free throw. 3 points going on 4. Going on 5. Of course, famously had that 20-point game against the Lioneers last season. Jet right into the hands of Tank, who slips. Joby trying to hang on to it, and out of bounds. They say off the Steelers. They do have their challenge if they choose. Could be a real momentum killer. Joby needs to be reminded that the bench needs to issue that play challenge. Kind of blew a tire there, Tank. Hard to see from that angle. The referee was right on top of it. Well, I guess, challenge or not, you, the fans, get a long look at it. No challenge, and the Braves will get in a possession with a minute left. Winston with a runner. Yesterday against the Lioneers, Winston had 12 points. Harris knocks down the 3. Behind the back, but into the hands of Jamarcus. Over to Jerry, left wide open. It's in! 3-point game with less than 30 seconds in the first half. 7 for 9 3-point shooting there on your screen. Singletary rejects the screen into some trouble, and they fouled Josh on the other side for the rebound, and he's not really playing like the center they might expect. What they need out of that position. He's not tasked with guarding Johnson. He's not tasked with guarding Singletary, so that rebounding has got to be up to him. The Braves also in the bonus. 6.5 seconds left for the Steelers after these free throws. Josh was 0 for 1 last night. Now gonna be 0 for 2 today. Singletary trying to get a last possession. He'll hang on to that challenge. Over to Harris. 4, 3, 2. Tough shot coming up and short. But the Steelers have a great showing in the second quarter, making it a ball game as they head to the locker rooms. They score 42 against the Braves 24. It's a 3-point game on an opening weekend Sunday here in the Plus League.
赖廷恩，所以投给廷恩的先不要上厕所，忍耐一下，因为你有机会获得由 LP 品牌所提供的线上商城2000元的购物金。来，比尔，先来帮我抽出一位，总共有5位，来5位，第1位。 你的得奖连6699，好，第2位又是一个可能是新朋友，他的抽奖连跟得奖连都没有中，所以谢谢他。来，再补一个第2位，第2位是0385，再来第3位3996，第4位2745，最后一位了1587，快速的复习一下，15872745399603856699，以上5位赶快来到两边的篮筐后方，待会就要来领奖，由我们 LP 品牌所提供的线上商城购物金2000元。 好，再来我们要来进行，准备要来进行。先来提醒一下，我们刚刚有拿到小球的参赛者，赶快来到篮筐后方，我们要找寻我们的8位参赛者，赶快来集合，移动你的脚步，稍微加快速度。来，这位爸爸妈来到场中，我们先集合。我们今天要来进行的是123比尔洞。 这什么是什么？什么叫做比尔洞？就是123木头人的游戏。来，比尔，你先到对面篮筐下方，对你去就位。我来快速的示范给大家，让大家了解一下规则。待会8位参赛者，我们分为2个回合，4位都先从3分线这边出发，然后运球，还有3位赶快来到我们篮筐后方的。 比尔立牌找工作人员报到，这边目前召集到了5位嘛，哦，缺1个，哎呀，缺1不可，赶快，最后一位，来这边，好，那你们仔细看我这里哦，我来讲解一下游戏规则，可以吗？可以哈。待会呢，我们会分成2回合，1个回合4位，所以你们就从这边3分线运球，哎。 比尔会背对你们，但是音乐停的时候，请你把球放下来，跟着比尔动一动。他做什么动作，你们就跟着做什么动作。这样了解吗？这样了解哈。来，我们先请第1回合的请出列。第1回合4位参赛者。好，这边。
Jamarcus's collegiate teammate, Gabby, who plays in a different league here in Taiwan, also turned pro this year. Sitting in the audience. There's Aaron on the left, Mark on the right, providing the Mandarin commentary. I'm Ryan Chen, your English broadcaster. As always, thank you for joining us. Well, the Braves jump out to a lead in the first quarter, playing their game, getting what they want in transition. But in the second quarter, it was all Steelers, as led by Manny Harris on the offense. There's the combined team statistics where the Braves lead things in rebounding and assists. But that three-point shooting by the Steelers, especially in the second quarter, was critical. And maybe more crucially, we saw that in yesterday's game, the turnovers that lead to scores have not worked in the Braves' favor. They already have 11. The staff can't be happy about that. Well, of course, on a back-to-back, you expect plenty of rotation. So, starting point guard Lai Ting-o not being in there might have quite a big effect in that second quarter. A lot of different guys had their opportunities to rotate in, and what the Steelers definitely did was put a lot more defensive emphasis on Michael Singletary, especially when he gets to that mid-post area. You almost want them to be in that position, as the rest of the Steelers have been kind of shy to pull the trigger from the perimeter. Meanwhile, guys like Josh Okoye are only 1 for 4 shooting and missing a couple of free throws. He does have 4 assists, to be second on the team, in fact, behind Chris Johnson. On the Steelers side, they've actually found some strength off their bench. Lansofu with 7 points in the first half. Being a little bit stronger on the defensive board will be definitely something they want to kind of work on, because any member of the Rays, even on the perimeter, might leak inside for some rebounding. Right now, Femi Olujobi has 5 to lead them. He also has 15 points. Now you see on your screen the leading scorers. Manny Harris has got 14. Jerry Sanyo, starting point guard, has 10. As mentioned, Lansofu has got 7. Over on the Brave side, Michael Singletary, only 3 points in the second quarter. His total is at 24. Johnson hitting a couple threes, showing off his variety of skills, has got 12. There'll be another break for us before we bring you more broadcasts of this Plus League basketball game.
好，现在收看Plus League 现场转播的4万名球迷们，大家午晚安，我是今天执行场边任务的嘉怡哦。现在呢是进行我们中场的时间哦。那今天呢是我们富邦2连战的第2场比赛，在第1场比赛的时候，其实大家都可以看到，我们进行的是冠军戒指的颁发，冠军戒指。那当然呢，第2场比赛今天进场的球迷都会拥有这样1枚的冠军戒指。那嘉怡呢，请到的就是我们的富邦 Angels 的丹丹来替我们展示一下，这个就是 球员版真实的样貌，而且这是谁的冠军戒指呢？这是林志杰野兽林志杰的冠军戒指。那这个冠军戒指里面其实有非常多的细节可以展示，包括了其实在戒指的上面呢，其实会看到2座的冠军金杯，就是 P.LEAGUE 的2座的冠军金杯，而且呢，这个球团可是费之不菲，就是要双位数来造价这个球员的冠军戒指。那另外在侧边其实也可以看到，就是 Back to Back， 就是2连霸。然后呢，另外还有我们上一季的口号，上一季的口号其实呢也在上面，苹果相信，以及旁边还有3颗星星，3颗星星呢代表的是富邦球团在成军到现在其实已经拿过3座总冠军，包括了1座 SBL 总冠军以及2座 P.LEAGUE 的总冠军。那当然，今天进场的所有球迷是不是都会有一颗像这样的冠军戒指？那球迷拥有的冠军戒指跟球员版不同的，只有在球员版会在这旁边的地方呢会有登录球员的背号，所以只能说我觉得富邦球团的所有的球迷们真的是非常的幸运啊！那也欢迎大家持续的进场来看球，来力挺我们的富邦勇士。那也请大家期待下半场的比赛喽。
Thanks for Jai for sharing that. We'll go to one last break before the start of the second half. For a second day in a row, Byron Mullins is in the building to take on a P.LEAGUE basketball game. Of course, he's a member of the New Taipei Kings, but sporting a different haircut this time. The Steelers close it to within 3 points as we get ready for the second half. Get more out of your P.LEAGUE experience. Get all the Oh My PLG on social media on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Well, before the action starts once again, Michael Singletary is getting the highlight package from Momo TV. There you see 24 points on 9 of 13 shooting, getting what he wants, especially in transition underneath the basket. And in the half court, showing off the deadly shooter that he is. Though he's not won Import of the Year in the Plus League, he's been a 2-time Finals MVP.
There we go. Hey, we call away. Just stagger. Away.
Last season,
Away.
Michael Singletary averaged 22 points per game. And that number went up to 33.5 in the Plus League Finals. Crowd waiting on something to, waiting on a run for the Braves to get some energy in. Everybody got to go to work tomorrow, so looking forward to an exciting finish to this one. For the Steelers, it's going to be their starting lineup. And for the Braves, they will also have their starting lineup out there. Jerry jumps the pass and now recovers. Singletary on the double stagger to Johnson with a reverse alley. Well, that's quite a way to start the second half. Never seen a player who likes to reverse dunk as much as Chris Johnson. There, lazy pass and catch by the Steelers, and another possession for the Braves to build on this lead. Etienne over to Mike. Clock free. His three is up. Too strong. Looks like Olujobi took a little bit of a shot there. He hasn't joined the offense till now. His three-pointer's on the way, but halfway down and out. Shot fake over to Etienne, another chance, and he misses again. Got a few cross matchups all around the place as Harris driving on Jet. There's a foul, but I don't think he will mind the wedgie and the wah-wah from the PA. He's going to go to the line, as we see from the baseline. Sweet pass and the easy finish by Johnson. So easy, they might have missed a foul there by Tank underneath. Three Steelers have scored in double digits. Harris, Jerry, and Femi. And a 1-for-2 trip. On the Brave side, it's only Michael Singletary and Chris Johnson. Next highest is Etienne. Jet, Iverson cuts across. Takes a tough floater. Jerry blocked by Chen, who tracks it down. And now a little 4-on-4 if Jet can get over. Give him go to the rim, he's fouled. Takes an awkward dive there. Looks like he'll be okay as Tank will talk it over with the referee. Never see the good hustle by Jack there. I kind of understand what Tank's trying to get out of that, as Jet had his right hand come down on him. And they do have the argument as he was hit, but kind of who initiates that move, as of course the defense is trying to get a block shot. Not that many attempts for the Braves, only 3 for 6. Meanwhile, the Steelers, 9 for 11 at the line. In and out. Not much love from the home rims since the first quarter. Harris going baseline, bumped, missing, and the foul on the rebound. On the follow up. Ojobi will have a chance to get on top of the scoring individually for the Steelers. So far, a perfect 2 for 2 at the line. Olujobi's made stops in Lithuania, in France, and Macedonia, among other locations in his pro basketball career. Now down to a 2-point lead for the Braves. Dennis Johnson there on the down screen, and Jet throws it away. A little bit of room. Kick out to Jerry. His 3 is good. Kaohsiung 1-7 live. Steelers now have the lead. Singletary tries to answer from 3, but leaves it well short. Good pressure though by Jet. Now Olujobi trying to create in the mid-range. Missing that one, and the Steelers kind of bumble their fast break. Singletary through a crowd. They let things go on both sides. Over to Captain Lou is from the top. Will bounce out. Harris jumps the pass. Little 2-on-2 here. Foul. We'll go to the line. Jet tried to defend the back line. Chris Johnson in there for support. But now it's 3 team fouls for the Braves, only 1 by the Steelers. The starting lineup for the Braves in the second half, not getting it done. 2 points so far. In just under 4 minutes of action. And a free throw made as we see the Braves' 2 other imports, Perry Jones and Igor Zaisev, looking on from the bench. Singletary working some space, getting the foul. Ball goes on rim. And right now, the flow we felt from the first half is kind of gone out the window as both teams are digging in defensively. Made free throw by Singletary. 6 points. Steelers finally getting into an attack that Chen Xiangjun posted out of bounds. Jerry on the screen. Over the captain, into, misses, and Tank saves the possession incorrectly. The scores table don't reset the clock, but it's all right. Johnson with the rebound. Jet will try the three and bank it home. Not had a great start to the second half, but that might be the shot that gets the Braves going. Out of bounds off the Braves. You see the bank shot. Jerry, nice find to Tank, who gets the roll, tying the game at 72. Rookie of the year at 3 different levels. High school, college, and pros. That's what you get for number 4 for the Steelers. Chen Xiaojun flings the ball up, thinking he might have got a foul there. Singletary missing, and Jack right there for the 2 on the putback. Weber in the corner hits the 3. Kind of a weird set shot there, but he makes it work. Kind of a veteran move there by Singletary. He put his hands on the back of Weber. Our first break in the action in the second half, and I think both teams need it. 75-74, the Kaohsiung 1-7 Live Steelers taking the lead. Trying to steal one on the road here on a opening weekend Sunday. The Steelers have the lead as we have our first timeout of the second half. It's a TV timeout, and I think for their fatigue levels, but for the Braves on the other side want to get reorganized as they made a number of mistakes in the full court and in the half court. Couple of turnovers and only 1 for 5 3-point shooting. Meanwhile, they sent the Steelers to the free throw line for 6 free throws. They've hit 5 on them. Down low, Johnson with a one-handed hammer. Watch inbound defense there by the team in white. It's Olujobi, Weber, Lansofu, Harris, and Little Lou. Backdoor to Harris. Short corner jumper rolls in. Always helps to have a guy who can get a bucket. Manny Harris is that guy for the Steelers. Jet takes a tough two. Olujobi tracks it down. Kind of zoned up there. Weber left three, getting the roll. A little love for his former team. Foul as Singletary was looking for a teammate. Very briefly, teammates, Little Lou, Wang Luxiang. There we see the late communication, non-communication in the inbound end. Little Lou's also got to do a better job. That was a chest pass there. Really can't afford that when you have Johnson lurking around the paint. Singletary at the line, increasing his point total. Indeed, zoned up now as Olujobi misses the jump hook. Up ahead. Xiangjun blocked by Harris. And Weber got a little side swipe block from behind. Might not give off the impression of being very athletic, but Manny Harris can really fly. Zoned up, Little Lou throws it past Olujobi for a turnover. Winston throws it into a traffic. Right now, the Braves are trying too hard, and their best case is right now with Singletary most of the time. Running low on the clock, behind the head, Johnson to Winston for two. Looks like Chris Johnson's been studying our Plus League film. Harris way downtown, splashes it. Lead back to the Steelers. Winston with another chance in the corner, no good. Might have got lucky there, but the Steelers now try to make it to a two-possession lead. Kind of a 3-2 zone with Johnson up top. No big man threat for the Steelers. However, picks up the bad pass. The rebound for the Braves. Xiangjun, the size advantage, puts it up and out. Let's say a rebounding foul on Lansoff, who's trying to fight off Chris Johnson down there. That's definitely a little tough call. Get another look. I guess the really tough thing to take is Lansoff, who was airborne before Johnson. Two trip. Marcus is checking in the game for Weber. Aaron passed all the way through for a turnover. Well, last night it was William Martino on top of the Lioneers 1-1. This time it's Chris Johnson at the top of a 3-2, excuse me. And Singletary ISO on the outside. Not having any space, bouncing it off a Steeler. Just like in the preseason, it's up to Jamarcus. They call him Jay. Singletary pops free throw and knocks down the corner three. Chris Johnson came over for the deception there. Already 31 points. The season 2 high was 37 against the Steelers. Oh, Joby there in a lot of trouble. Has that one blocked, and Jamarcus fouls in transition. After a couple impressive blocks last night, Chris Johnson now has 2 of his own in this one. The Steelers call timeout now. I really imagine that in the short run is to get Jay out of the game. He's really need to adjust to the defense that the Braves are playing.
所以控球一样，球 hold 着，叫一个大的直接来挡，弱边的这一个，他一挡完往这一走，这个人要往里面走，吸引他，看有没有机会，直接叫5号上来挡，对，直接叫5号上来挡就好了，对，然后打要动哦。
I got the ball up top. This guy here, this guy's open in the corner. He helping. This guy can.
底角，缩起来的话，看底角。对，他因为他们现在守3热啊，所以他们中间比较大。对，所以他可以叫中间的上来挡，直接往里面走。因为这比较大，往里面走，这个往旁边动，往旁边动，他就会有机会，看他会守谁。对啊。 OK， 两人打看看，先打看看，哦，来 ，1 2 3， let's go, man.
Of course, the players know best who will have those openings when they have multiple looks at a defensive scheme. That's the Steelers timeout as conducted by interim head coach Hong Chi-Tal. He himself is from the South, so you can say it's a homecoming to now be a member of the Steelers staff. Previously had a transition foul, so Josh, a couple free throws. Now 4 points for Zhou Guiyu. Braves not changing up the defense. Harris throws it into Josh's hands. 2 centers up ahead for the fast break. Zhou Shangcheng able to finish. And that's probably the worst result is a turnover on after a timeout. Nice awful in the corner. Gets around the defense, but now call for 3 seconds. That time, the Braves matched up nicely and didn't leave anyone out the back. Paint scoring on your screen, 38-24, as the Braves now have a 5-point lead. Singletary aims it up, leaves that one short. But Johnson there for the help rebound, but Josh blows it at the rim. Not much loss is Jamarcus Tanyoe. Now Tokoi with a take foul with 67 seconds left in the quarter. One of the new members of the Steelers front office is former Pilots head coach Tony Zenzula, who had his player card made from the CBA days. Harris will fire from 3, no good. Tokoi, top of the arc, bangs the 3s. Braves have kind of broken it open here now. 8-point lead. Massoff tries the answer and got it on the bounce. Steelers on the game now, 14 for 33 3-point shooting. Backdoor to Singletary, one man to beat. They call a foul as Massoff took something to the face there. Beautifully rotating over on the help. Singletary's right hand came down. Looks like both guys are all right. Coming in the second game, Michael Singletary trying to lead the squad to a 2-0 start. Perfect 8 for 8 from the free throw line. Running down on time. Jerry will pump fake, then shoot the 3 off the mark. Well, the Braves turn it up in the end as they'll be headed to the 4th and final frame with a 5-point lead over the Steelers.
跟着节拍拍手拍手，呼呼！来，美女秀出你的冠军戒，跟着 Mike 一起秀出来。帅哥，你的冠军戒一起秀出来。比尔理财悍将，你们的冠军戒呢？跟着一家人益生菌一起秀出你的冠军戒。第一次看到，丹丹秀出你的冠军戒。现场的朋友被拍到的，也把你今天的冠军戒秀出来，很好。来 ，cos9 的小朋友，你的冠军戒在哪里？好了，我们欢迎黑哥，还有帕克教练，以及国王队洋将莫伦斯来到现场。小朋友，我们跟爸爸同框了。Excellent， 冠军戒好吃好吃，美女秀出你的冠军戒，一起来。帅哥，你的冠军戒秀出来，很好很好。
Oh my PLG, thank you for liking the stream. and all other Plus League streams. Kind of all days, this is the day to show off the championship rings, and the Braves fans have not got the memo till late. Well, they started lackadaisically in the third quarter, but then turned it up toward the end. We talked about him out of the break from the first half. We can keep talking about him. Michael Singletary leading the field with 33 points to his name. Weber in the corner to Olojobi. Got the defense scrambling. Up ahead and a two-handed slam by Chen Xiangjun. Nice find by KJ there. Now Winston's on top of the zone as Olojobi will get to the rim. Quick answer for the Steelers. Josh beating his man, but leaving the layup short. His teammates for a year, and Weber uses speed against him. Nice find by KJ, even around the very nimble and agile and sure-handed Jerry, who's was one of the leaders in steals last year in the Plus League, even as a rookie. Tokoi has kind of turned around that 0 for 2 free throw start. Made 3 in a row. So far held the Steelers with just that opening 2. Captain at the elbow, back to Olojobi. His 3 is on the way, and out Weber with a putback. Not quitting yet. He is a stronger perimeter player than some of these Braves youngsters. JJ drops it off for Johnson. Winston, nice find, and another assist from the almost 7-footer. Really can do it all. Here he is leading the break. Behind the back. Finally gives it up. Winston to the corner. In and out. Had the crowd on edge. Tokoi with another sliding foul. A little unlucky there with the ankle. So looking at the stat line for Chris Johnson on the second day of a back-to-back. 17 points, 11 rebounds, 8 assists. 1 steal, 3 blocks too. Olojobi shoots in his face. Easy hit with a jumper. Josh directing traffic over to Johnson. His 3 is up. Can't get it. Over to Tank. His quick fire 3. No. JJ from the corner sinks that 3. Breaking it open to a 10-point Braves lead. Weber, his quick fire three is out. So far in this fourth quarter, the Steelers have missed all their three-pointers. There's a miscommunication on the Brave side. Johnson putting his hand up. But to his credit, he is playing on back-to-backs and starting the fourth quarter. There's Michael Singletary heading to the scorer's table. Back in man defense. Ojobi's already scored on Johnson once. Takes another pull-up and hits. Now Olujobi with 23 points. Surpassing Harris for the Steelers' individual scorers. Josh looking for KJ. This three is on the way and off the mark. 8 minutes to go. Out of bounds off of Weber. Had a very up and down game. Not necessarily sizing down. They're going to bring Shiazong along with Singletary. So kind of two centers along with Michael Singletary and Josh and KJ. Out of the double team, Chen Xiangxun getting stood up by Femi and hits the fadeaway. Wow. I didn't know he had that in his arsenal. 8 points on the evening. Olujobi getting the foul. Fresh in the game, Shiazong. Originally thought Olujobi played really great defense, but Chen Xiangxun had something for him. First free throw is in. 7.5 minutes to go. Obviously want to play out every possession, but they're don't need to overplay and overextend them right here. The Steelers, that is. More substitution as Manny Harris will check in for the Steelers. Jets in the game, guarded by Harris. Over to Singletary with a little bit of room, but leaves it short. That's been familiar all at the second half. Okay, screen for Harris. Knocks down the mid-range. Chen Xiangxun in the crowd. Smartly getting the shot up, and then the Steelers commit a foul on that back line. Captain Liu Zhelu not having a good first game. For 6 from three-point range. At least in my observation, a much more efficient shooter at home down in Kaohsiung. With that free throw made, the Braves now have 27 assists. Close miss, but Harris able to hang on to it. Calling for space. Now Jerry left to finish the possession off. It's a turnover to Josh. numbers for the Braves, and Singletary finishes too easy. That was not a great handle by either Jerry or Tank there. Steelers call timeout. Getting a feeling that this one's slipping away from them. One last break in the action. For the end to this one, the Plus League is opening up this weekend.
我就背对了。下一区，下一区，哪边比较热情？来点声音好吗？继续前进。哎 ，VIP 的朋友，欢迎你们喽！ B 区的好伙伴，谢谢你们。哎，好，这是国徽外野手教我的长传。客队席后面的辛苦你们了。中间，上面吗？
Hope you've enjoyed this English broadcast of the Plus League regular season game between the Steelers and the Braves. Be sure to leave a like. Not quite a capacity crowd, but an energetic crowd on hand for the second day of a back-to-back for the Braves. Now, local players dunking and earning shoes is still in effect. So Chen Xiangjun filling up his shoe closet, courtesy of Charles Chen and sometimes area 02. Weber still cold from the outside. He hit some shots earlier, but now is only 3 for 8. Which is pretty pedestrian off of Lan Shaofu's shin. We've got to apply pressure to Jack out there with the handoffs and the passes. Josh working into some space, tough shot, and Manny Harris will take it away. Steal from behind. One man to beat. It's Onglo. He finishes through Captain Liu there. And I think that's the first score for Xie Zhonglo. As a member of the Braves once again. That desperation time now. The Steelers are right now all out of sorts. They're going to stick with this lineup for another possession. Running low on time, Josh with the popping shot. No, Singletary fighting still, and on the second effort, there he got it. Josh, another take foul on the outside. I think he needs to eliminate that from his game. Giving the Steelers a little bit of life every time that happens. Not much Shaofu can do there. However, hurry shot from the corner, long with it. from the outside. Oh, it rolls out. Michael Singletary almost breaking a personal high in regular season scoring. Harris getting to the rim. Too much resistance by the Braves, and Weber commits the foul on the attack back. 4 minutes left. They're gonna bring back Olujobi. Now the Steelers showing off his own look, trying to slow down the dribble drives of the Braves. Chen Xiangqun had that one blocked from the side. Captain Liu in the corner, his first 3 of the game. And just like that, the Braves call timeout. I'd assume the first thing that Coach Roger wants to do is talk to the referees about that last missed shot. Well, at this point in the game, Chen Xiangqun, Johnson, Zhang Dongxin, Jet, and Michael Singletary have scored in double digits. They're going to bring in some more familiar, long-time players.
他如果又变14的时候，他如果做14，直接变10。中锋喊一下，中锋喊一下。他如果变45，就喊10，抓人，文成抓他，抓他，抓他 ，just 10，知道哦？14，你们俩各抓一个大的，要不然他一给，就像我们中锋嘛，他一给的时候，这5号一下滑，我们都没人接，直接喊10。 大的接大的，小的接小的，好。进攻 early back，
On the other side, the Steelers have 5 players in double digits. Yesterday, Chen Xiangqun started the game, only played 11 minutes, but in this one, almost 30 minutes, 10 points, 7 boards. Couple of dimes, couple of blocks. A lot of that scoring. Nicely tailored for this highlight package as we're headed to the last stretch of the ball game. Winston to Josh from the top. No good with a shot. Numbers for the Steelers. Olujobi. To Little Lou, but he wasn't ready, so Salfu will take it, and it's too strong. Missed opportunity for the Steelers there. Had a pretty good contest. Olujobi started the break. Jerry and Little Lou, the top of that zone. Goff will try again, another miss. Shooting's kind of gone out the window as Lansafu able to get it on the ricochet. Yeah, a teeny bit of a goaltend, but the 2 points are in anyways. Not out of it yet. Braves up by 9. With a turnaround jumper, no. Already hit one. Captain Liu can make it 2. Zone's back in their formation. Winston in the corner, hesitates, then goes to the rim, no. Strong rebound right to Mike. His push shot is in. That might be it. Braves in zone defense themselves as Olujobi able to get the basket and the foul. I guess it was a little premature of me. At least they came in for the help, but it was a little late, and his 190-centimeter frame, not enough to get a contest on that shot. They're on their feet over on the camera side. The three-possession game. A little bit of pressure in the full court. Braves are spacing out the Steelers' defense. 3-2-1 Singletary from way deep. And they call a rebounding foul. Nice off-ball again underneath. There's Ling Mengxue. After a good defensive possession, they didn't match up on the box out, and if Ling Mengxue was airborne, that is a good call to protect the rebounder. And this free throw, though. Zhou Yixiang there in the blue hoodie, alongside fellow Steeler new to the team in Ming Ziwei. But 0 for 2 trip, so the Steelers still in it. Couple bodies go down as Little Lou hits the three from the corner. Braves get it over the timeline. Singletary from the mid-range, missing there. Crucial rebound, has got it. Fouled at the rim. Once again, Lansaofu dutifully protecting, but a little unlucky that time. We need a lot more Steelers to get involved. Well, they were 0 for 2 in the last trip. Let's see if Michael Singletary can make it a 3-possession game once again. Hits the first. Short with that second one. Steelers use their 30-second timeout. Now a 2-possession game. They advance the basketball, I'd assume. And they kind of only need one stop and then another score, so need to be pretty much perfect in 3 possessions.
2 inbound. 4号、5号、3号在这里。3 men here, 3 men here. 1号出来。1 come up. 2号给他。1 2 pass 1 2 pass 1。往这里走，假装一个双挡。Fake, misdirection. 看有没有机会？如果没有机会，赶快走掉。两人中间更要打了。Yeah, 45 here, for Captain Lu, for Captain Lu. 可以啊，看正那边哦。对，这边只是吸引而已哦。看他发球的人，这个队再出去对他。发进来就要对了，中线直接对。要对。
Well, you heard on the other side, preparing a pretty obvious elevator play based on the translations of David. And on the Braves side, well, it's probably going to be Jet on who the Braves think is the best shooter. He's on Captain Lu. Gary picks it up to the right side corner. Now to the basket. Bounce out of bounds. Off of the Braves. They're trying to get a travel, though. The referee might be saying, I'm saving you a foul. There we see the hand there. A little bit of argument. Lansaofu, dangerous play there. He'll go to the line for a couple crucial free throws. Jet, a foul to his name. They just didn't match up. Hopefully Saofu's all right. That's one of those plays where you want your legs to get stretched out of sorts. Made free throw. Really a net positive for the Braves, though 10 seconds went off the clock. It's not too much. 2 for 2 is Lansaofu. Forcing the Braves to call timeout, so still need 3 possessions. In fact, 4. Excuse me. Defense, score if you're the Steelers.
他会用犯规战术，他会犯规。文成。9秒没有14秒。
And here, Coach Aaron asking if they want to take it out of the front court or the back court. Down by 2 possessions. Coach Roger is right. They have to foul to get the basketball.
文成你在这边，文成，钟龙在这边，郭宇在这边，麦克在这边，所以文成一开始你拉出来，郭宇，克，麦。
From last season, the best free throw shooter for
中剑接下去，
the
文成
Braves.
他一拿到球，我要你拉开，中剑来这边，看他会不会犯规，没有的时候。 你要准备再上来帮他做 pick and roll。
Was Michael Singletary at 86%. The Jet right now listed at the #1 target.
那个贵，罚完球之后手 10。
Singletary, Jet, 谢宗龙, Winston, and Josh. And Jet smartly uses the 30-second timeout. Good defensive possession by the Steelers. The target was Jet. He was a 34% free throw shooter in the regular season.
桂宇，你来发球。CJ 直接在这边，会不会在前？这个人，文蛋，他直接冲出来，他直接要接球，所以这边是桂宇发球，中线，你从这边帮我溜出来。 钟龙直接上档文成，文成你溜篮下。After go, you just go here. 对，给他或给中线，如果过来他没有接到球，你要跑出来这边再接。只有2个人可以接，他跟他。OK. They will foul. OK. 来，回走。
So changing the inbounding strategy and bringing in a player off the bench, a little bit cooled off now, Chris Johnson. Dead in the corner, right out to Josh. They're playing keep away and the Steelers have not fouled yet, so good possession by the Braves. As they take 9 seconds off the clock. Now only up by 4, 2 made free throws doesn't ice the game, make it 3 possessions. A little offensive defensive switches coming up. And a missed free throw by Winston. After yesterday, where the Braves 14 for 19. Now they've missed 4 consecutive. Olujobi with the rebound. Salfu to Jerry. His three's on the way. Splashes down. 1 point game. And kind of confusing there. We have a buzzer sound as we have substitutions. So the right thing to do by the scorers table and the referees. Every made bucket is stop clock, and with men at the scorers table, the score table has to oblige with the stoppage of the game. And there we go, another change in personnel. Here's the tricky thing for the Steelers. 3 seconds and 3/10. They're going to be defending from the front court, presumably. So they got to get a stop and somehow get a shot off. They've not had a great game, especially in the second half, but they've somehow hung in there thanks to consecutive missed free throws by the Braves.
You can go face car or here.
Have a much better shot than they thought. The Braves only 7 for 27, 63%. See, Lan Shaofu doing a great job sucking in the defense, and then Zhou a little out of position. So anyway, last season, 31 for 100 three-pointers during the season. Josh gets it in, and the foul. Not a bad result. Here's always the tricky thing. If you miss the first free throw, the free throw shooter might want to miss the second one. Kind of a sneaky use of the towel there. 1 timeout left for the Steelers, so even if Mike hits that second free throw, they still have a chance to advance the basketball, so it's not even close to being over yet. All important, second free throw, banked in. Well, we have 2 seconds for a possible game-tying 3, and you can only you can hear the laughter and the smiles from Roger and Singletary there. Well, typically and in modern times, they don't like the foul game, but it's produced quite a funny situation here with another chance for the Steelers. Let's make sure our Plus League colleagues clip every single reaction out of that one.
CJ 跳球 ，CJ 跳只能往这边发，中线跟桂宇帮我在上面，往上发的时候要可找。
Not impossible that the Braves choose to go with a zone defense 5 wide.
后挡要投哦。只有2秒钟哦，对，2秒钟哦，打快一点，对，加重 ，OK， 来叫。We can do it, we can do it. 1, 2, 3， 加油啊！叫。
Now with 2 seconds left, once the ball is inbounded, you might have a chance for 1 more pass. Certainly could take a dribble and take a pull-up. Well, it's been a great game so far, and maybe one more great play in it. Gonna be Jerry, the inbounder, Chris Johnson, waving his arms. Over to Weber, the couple dribbles, finding space. The shot, they say, too late, and that's the game. What a great showing by both teams, and the Braves will emerge victorious. The Steelers end up winning the fourth quarter 28-24 and almost pulling off the miracle in the end. Well, yesterday the Braves had something to take away in the game against the Lioneers with that poor showing in the second quarter, and today it's easy to point to those free throw shootings. We're waiting on our interview courtside.
好，所有收看直播的大家晚安哦，真的是非常的惊险哦，但是也恭喜富邦勇士117-114拿下开季的2连胜。当然，嘉怡场边访问到就是今天表现非常猛的辛特利。Hey Mike, say hi to everyone.
Hi guys.
Whoa. Hey Mike, let's talk about this game. Not an easy win tonight. What's your thought about winning at home?
Yeah, it's always good to play at home. I love you guys. Appreciate you guys coming out. Tough game for us, but we needed everything from you guys tonight, and you guys gave us a lot of energy. Thank you guys very much.
但是最后还是谢谢大家出来支持我们。
Hey Mike, and talk about your teammate and the fans. Anything you want to say to them?
Let's go for another one. Let's get another championship. That's what we're going for. We need you guys. Every game's going to be tough, but we need you guys for our support and the love that you show us. So that's the goal, is to try to go for another championship for you guys.
再拿另一个冠军，然后希望你们每一场都到现场来支持我们，谢谢大家。
谢谢大家，谢谢 Mike。当然也很希望所有现场勇士球迷持续进场为我们的球员来加油。那我们将时间还给郑磊以及奎哥。
Well, there you have it, folks. Thanks to Michael Singletary for joining the post-game coverage here. 42 points, 12 rebounds, and one critical made free throw in the end. We'll go to break before wrapping things up from Heping.
It means a lot for you guys to be out here. Close game, but we'll be better, and we'll keep fighting, and like I said, trying to get you guys a championship. Love you guys. Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Oh. You say ni hao?
好了，马上请我们本场优秀球员来，请麦克帮我签名球，马上就要来送出喽！大声一点喊出来！一起来！ 好，来准备，拿出你的热情，让麦克知道要丢向哪里。热情！
What a performance yet again on another, I keep saying it, but it is in fact opening weekend Sunday, Braves defeating the Steelers. In large part thanks to the effort of Michael Singletary. He was 11 for 12 from the free throw line. Obviously had that miss in the fourth quarter, then banked in an intentional miss even. And the Braves off to a good start in their quest for a three-peat here in the Plus League. Well, the Steelers, after their opening day loss, will then head to Taichung Intercontinental Basketball Stadium for the Dreamers home opener at 2:30. And the Taoyuan Pilots will be the road team and open up against the New Taipei Kings in Xinzhuang. We sure hope to have a whole season of exciting and close basketball games to entertain you, the fans, and build up our excitement to of course, the accumulation in the Plus League Finals set for 2023. Well, on behalf of Aaron and Mark, the 6 teams in the league, and our league operations, I'm Ryan Chen, and we'll see you in the next one.